even better.
And she put it up.
Looking in files for something I can't find.
Would you mind us go turn it
Got
over?
it.
Thank you. Okay, I'm all set.
All set? We're good.
Thank you.
All right, we'll call the July 18th Architect Review Board meeting to order at 5:34. We have a roll call
Gary Neola,
here.
Ryan Parsons,
Here.
Dennis Marino.
Here. Approval of the ABR meeting minutes from June 20th, 23. Any comments? No. Make a motion to approve.
Actually, I think Dennis or I have to make the motion, right? Because you.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
So I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Aye.
All opposed? All abstained? Aye.
We're so formal, you know,
We're so
but I just wanted to make sure.
That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I forgot. I wasn't.
You had to abstain because it was your project. Yeah.
Exactly. Agenda item number 1, ABR 23-10, 1184 Sherwood Drive, modest garage addition presented by Paul Stark of Moreland Partners. Property owners David and Kathy Heckley. Are they here?
No, I talked to Paul earlier to remind him about the meeting. He said he wouldn't be here, but somebody else would be here.
Somebody just pulled up here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, why don't we move on to agenda item number 2. Case number ABR 23-11, 103 Spring Drive. Had a decorative covered front entrance stoop for aesthetic and functional purposes presented by George Cummings. We're putting a new entrance on.
Yeah, this is the genesis of this project, was a long time ago. We were talking about doing it last week back then, we had this little covered entry. And these guys who I was right across the street across the street, came back, Mike Ryan came back and said, let's do that little entry piece, we don't need the addition anymore. And I was excited to do it, because I think it's gonna give them aesthetic value and also just so much better to have cover over the door.
About time after 36 years. People standing knocking at the door.
Okay. Any comments on this? I looked at it from the digital and reviewed it, and I did not have any comments.
I think it looks great. Proportions and everything
Yeah.
is spot on, so.
Yeah, it's a really nice improvement to the house.
Yes.
I agree.
All right, well, I would make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Aye. There you go. You're
That's
approved.
it?
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dennis, I was happy to see you built the house on your driveway on the left there, right? The second house that built probably years ago.
Which,
Off of North,
Oh.
Russell.
it's not, I didn't build a house, I'm just working on my sister's. We're working on her, redoing her deck, but yeah,
Oh, okay, so that, not a house.
yeah, but that was just, that's the reason I got a house next to it. Gotta get a house next to it.
You still are building a house
Yeah.
next to it.
So what's the next step? I have my guy on, yes.
Got it.
Yeah, yeah, just finally getting that going, yeah. She needed, the deck was ready to, scary.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, when we got into what was there, it's amazing it's held up as long as it did, so.
All right. Good to see you.
All right, you too. Yeah, tell Mike I said hi.
See you guys.
Take care. Thank you.
What's that?
Oh, no, I looked from there. They're there.
What's that? So the next item on the agenda is ABR case 2310, 1184 Sherbrooke Drive, garage addition. Who's presenting? You're presenting?
Yeah, William, A1.
Okay, signed in, so.
Yes.
So I'm ready. I was down at White Building on 306, Chillicothe in 87. Right, with a meeting.
Russell.
It's a meeting,
Yeah.
but there weren't any cars, so I was like, wait a minute, we're in the wrong place.
You just have to go a little more south.
Let me know what you guys want to see or what you want to hear too.
Should I say something?
Oh.
So this is an addition to the side of the garage.
Yeah, the owner would just like some more storage, and so they want to bump it out the side of the garage, 7.5 feet. And the contractor, Paul Stark, he was thinking the easiest way to do that would just step it in to the sides
Sure.
and the roof line, the fascia, so you don't mess with the core trim or the fascia board. And that's kind of drew the size, the height would step down a little, the front would come in a foot, the back would come in a foot, and then the owner could have some more storage, and he would open up the wall in between, partition in between.
So there's no access to the addition other than through the existing garage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the owner would like a window.
Sure.
To match, so I sized it, I aligned the head, the header, and I made it a little narrower because it's obviously a smaller space.
Yeah.
I kept the shutters to match, the windows would match. At first I thought, I don't know if you need a window, but he kind of would like a window.
I think the window is fine. My criticism on the window would be the shutters are disproportionate to the window opening. They should be half.
Too wide.
They should too wide. They should be half the width of the window.
I guess I thought of that because I've dealt with other, traditional homes.
Right.
But it seemed sometimes the shutters are architecturally they're more of a decorative element and they're not, the functional, the old shutters, the size of them obviously would go.
Yeah.
But that's why I drew them the same, just because it's more of a decorative element, and I thought it would look a little odd to have that shutter narrower. You see that a lot in a newer traditional home, but I can easily reduce the width.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
I think, you can get down to like a 12-inch shutter on there.
right. Looks like it's in.
The other ones are too small, but at least, that,
Right. But at least it starts to look proportional.
Yeah, the other ones aren't sized properly because they're just a decorative.
yeah.
They're a little closer to being half than this one is. It's pretty obvious it's way more than half.
They're drawn at 16 inches, so you think maybe 12, bring them in.
Yeah, I don't know what size the window is.
I think you get,
You probably-
standard of 12, 11 and a half, 12 is a standard size.
Yeah.
You can get,
I would go with the
Windows
12.
24 inches,
Yes,
Yeah,
it's not 12,
should work.
yeah.
12?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. A little crowded.
Okay.
Some of that, I think.
Yeah, I don't have any other comments. So the one thing that, is this site plan actually at 1 inch equals 40 feet in this drawing?
The site plan,
On the drawings, you have the A 1.0 or 1-0 is, site plan's at 40th scale. It looks like it's,
it should have been.
okay.
Did it not scale out?
The point is that, one thing that we require is, as a submission is a site plan at 20th scale. So
Oh,
I would, say we would be willing to approve this, at least I don't have an issue with it, contingent on submitting a 20th scale site
I could
plan.
resubmit it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing that I, other than the shutters.
That's easy.
Did you have anything, Ryan?
No.
Dennis, you said you were
I
good?
have nothing to add.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so we're gonna approve it as noted, conditionally on getting a site plan at 20th scale and revising the shutters to be 12 inches wide. Okay? Thanks. That's it. Oh, we have to take a vote.
I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. All right, you're all set.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. I'll be in touch with Paul. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Okay.
You too.
We're doing this as noted.
Appreciate it. See ya, have fun. Concert at the park tonight.
Oh, yeah. Saw that sign coming up there.
Yeah.
All right, Glenn.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, my deck, I must-
There you go.
Oh, no, my God.
These. Yep. I'm sorry.
No, I thought. That's the one.
We'll get these over next time, it's okay. All right, so, yeah, I think Dennis. I don't know which one this was. Here. So we do have one, that goes to the last. That's going to sign that. This goes together. Oh, okay.
I should probably mention that I forgot to,
So did you send an email yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Further approved.
Yeah.
I forgot to put the last meeting in December on the schedule, so we actually have a meeting on the 19th, but it's not on the schedule. Just
Oh, no, that's fine.
hopefully won't interfere with Christmas too much, but December 19th.
Just one new item I wanted to bring up is we had on both of these submissions tonight, we didn't have an HOA approval at the time of submission. And we don't have it in the checklist to have an HOA approval as part of what's required. So you're gonna update
I did update it.
you did update the requirements to say that we need an HOA approval prior to being submitted for architectural review board.
So you added it to the checklist, because I think somewhere it's required in.
There was nothing that said that it was required that we could find.
Yeah, strangely,
Yeah,
You may
we talked
have
about it
seen
many
some.
times, but it never did make it on the list.
I
Right,
guess not.
Right, so that's pretty much, I don't know if we need to vote on that, but I,
Yeah.
No, it's already done. I think it's just a clerical thing, right?
yeah,
And like I was telling you, Gary, technically, if everything else complies with code, for instance, we couldn't hold it up if.
Right.
If they didn't have HOA approval.
right, the second submission, this guy that was just in here, he could have come last week had he had the HOA approval, we told him he needed it. And so, and then the George Clemens project, they got the HOA approval in before the meeting, but later, with the submission, and then within the time frame it's supposed to be submitted, so it's, generally, it's probably not a big deal, but I know technically we could approve it, he could get a building permit and go build something, the HOA could tell him he can't do it. That's, what an HOA can do.
Right, but you don't ever want to
True.
approve something contingent on HOA approval.
No,
right? You'd rather
because-
not do that.
Yeah, because then, they're just gonna have to come back if HOA doesn't
Right.
approve it. So that was that one problem we had with that pool.
I think we've done that actually.
What?
Approve
Approved
something
contingent?
contingent on HOA approval. But you're right, I agree. It's not up to us to get the HOA approval. That's up to them. And if they have to revise it to get that, then they have to resubmit.
Right.
Yeah.
When we did that in-ground pool over in Fox Hill or whatever it was, that was
That was a lot of stuff going on between him and the HOA.
between him and the HOA.
Yes,
The
the
builder was
contractor.
not getting, he didn't have decent, he didn't have the proper type of drawings to get approval from the HOA. Anyway, that being said, I move to adjourn the meeting at 5:53, whatever.
This is, because not all HOAs have rules where they have to get, most of them do.
Most of them. I know.
Not all of them. But that's,
I get used to it.
I
yeah,
email you or something.
Yeah.
So I have a request like that.
100 Southwick, it's the corner of my street. People, we had to go around with the log fence.
Yeah.
They,
We had a house on a corner.
yeah,
And just facing the street on the corner. And there's one right down the street this way, but they didn't approve it. So you're not allowed to do that for a private house. We already have a precedent.